I have no idea. We can go to the historical spot. Maybe we'll be nobody there. It's true. The moment when you enter, it's kind of like imagine all the thoughts within 270 years here, and they're always like usually positive in the temples. So you just imagine how like you can feel peaceful and recharged. I love to come back almost every day. And here, sometimes it's passing by.
I love the idea. The idea of past thoughts staying in the location. I've never thought of it as in the way of happy thoughts being in a location, but definitely I have the experience of feeling negative thoughts in a location. It's like, oh, yeah, that's the place where the boy broke up with me. Yeah, that's the place where I got my heart broken. And like, you go back there and you feel the negative thought. Oh, but it's so nice to think of it as a positive. To think of the positive thoughts from 300 years being in one place.
Everything is energy. So it's like every thought is like energy as well. So when you think something, it's just like out there, it's like different vibrations. So I'm sure it's like, you know, like when you think something, it's the energy you send outside. So it's safe. It's all safe here.
Wow. You know, people say, treat your body like a temple. What does that mean, though?
I think for me, like, you have only one body throughout the whole life. It's just like, you know, you have to treat it as a temple. So whatever you put inside, whatever you do with your body, it's like, you know, it's basically who you are. The thoughts that you think and the pictures in your head, 100% like define how life is going to be. The brain major function is to survive, help you to survive. So it's like avoid the danger. So most of the time, our brain is dwelling like in negative thoughts. So it's like 80% of our thoughts are negative. And every day is like 60, 70,000 thoughts every day. Most of them are negative because the brain tries to protect itself. So what we can do is like we can shift a little bit from like a little bit negative to a little bit more positive. And it's like I like the phrase of the Socrates, the philosopher. It's like know thyself.
Yes.
I think it's one of the key aspects of life. Just keep learning about yourself.
Yes, he also says like, know that you don't know.
Exactly.
That was always my favorite growing up. It's like,
I think this is my, like, recently.
Yes.
It was my second favorite phrase. It's like, I know that I know nothing.
Yes. Yeah.
For the other people, they don't know this. So it's like, every day you live, just, there is no reality. Like this, I see this place different way that you see. And you see this place completely different way. It's all in your head, you know. And we don't know anything about this. It's like, you just like, you see how your brain reconstruct the reality, but we don't know anything, absolutely nothing about this. So it's just like, you know, there is no reality, but you can create your reality. And it's like, that's what major people do, you know. And then you have a choice. Either it's going to be like positive reality or negative.
I grew up in the Catholic religion. And one of the things they would say was, you know, you have to be kind to everyone because everyone is God.
Yeah.
And so are you. And not in like a narcissistic way, but like I've moved away from my religious beliefs, but I love the idea that everything around us is made up of the same atom. You know, me and you and this simple. And so yes, you are God. You are the universe.
Yeah.
Like you are everything that is and ever was and ever will be.
Exactly. Me, like, I'm thinking about these similar, like, ideas, similar. Like, there is no me and you. It's one unified.
Oh, yes.
And we are, like, just part of it, but at the same time, it's part of us.
Yes.
So it's like, it helps you to expand the vision, you know, and don't focus on the, like, small problems. And then in scale of 8 billion people, or scale of, like, universe, you know, you don't have any problem. Like, I think all the incense, you know, the smell.
Yeah, the smell.
You focus on something. It's just, you're here, you're at the present moment, your mind is calm. You don't think about the past and future, nothing. So that's like, you know, for me, like, I would recommend anybody to go.
Yes,
it's like, you don't have to believe. And then what I love about Taiwan, you know, it's like all the temples are open. Here, like, nobody will ever tell you anything.
Right.
They just, okay,
no one's going to try to convert you.
Nobody's trying to convert you. Nobody tells you that you're doing something wrong, dressed wrong. So it's like, I think it's part of Taiwan beauty. Uber. My favorite thing in Taipei. It's like every day, many times. My favorite. I think it's amazing because the city you can actually from one part of the city until the another part of the city you can just fly. So like imagine all those like cars and motorbikes and everything. It's like it's your thoughts every day.
Yes. Thousands of thoughts coming in.
Average 70,000 every single day passing from your brain. Very chaotic, very deorganized, usually worrying about the future, resenting the past, and it's like talking with other people, circulating conversations and being stressed and anxious.
Yes.
It's like all the thoughts. And then the only one thing that you need to do is just be in now. It becomes like just be in the present moment.
Yes.
To shut down this. So that's what's happening here. When you go from the highway, you go to the nature and to the river, and it just magically shut down all the noise. I got chills. And it really is like, this is the river, it's your thoughts, it's your flow of the thought. And when you just sit there, when you just give yourself like even a couple minutes a day, you know, even like 3-5 minutes for the beginning, and you just observe thought like flowing as a river.
My body feels differently than it did on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, so we're feeling anxious, we're feeling stressed, we're feeling lonely, disconnected, and that all the major problems of society for the present moment. So yeah, so then it's like, you can just walk in the nature. It's one of the best things that you can do for yourself. Just like do the mindful walk in the nature, connect with the nature. In the best case, you do this with an interesting person like you. So that's probably, you know.
Yeah, it's nice to do it with you today.
Yeah.
And so, also I think bike riding is nice too. Something about the repetitive movement of the legs. So shall we bike across the river?
Yeah.
We're gonna cross
So
the
we
river.
need to go up. Let's go on the bridge.
Oh, great.
Okay, basically, it's like our brain is working in 3 modes. So we have this default mode network, which is like, you know, it's extremely important. So it protects us from danger, and because we are social, like kind of, you know, humans are social, so we need to analyze the relationships and stuff.
In order to survive.
In order to survive. And then you have central executive network. It's when you're focused on one particular task. It's like this is, and they are not connected with each other. So it's like when you shut down the default mode network, central intelligence, like the executive network is on. So you're focused on this is what meditation is. When you're focused on the present moment and now, or you're focused on your breath, or you're focused on the nature, or you're focused on anything, this is what shuts down the wandering, worrying mind. So like the salient network is the third one. It's actually connected like this bridge between the default mode network there and the central executive network here. And then when you sit down, when you start to meditate, it's like you're crossing this bridge. There's the city, is the default mode network with all these people, all these worries. And there's like the mountains, is where like the central executive network that you want to be.
And here we're crossing over.
Yes. Yes. So basically, like our brain was never developed to make us happy. Like imagine like that's the core idea that everybody kind of like need to understand. So the happiness is kind of like reward system when we do something right for the survival. So it's like, and the happiness we feel and the joy is like when we usually just release 4 types of chemicals. It's oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins.
Right.
So basically now we are riding with you. We have serotonin from the sun. We have endorphins from the physical activity. We have oxytocin because I'm like just talking to a friend, and I'm just like having an amazing conversation. We are connecting, and I trust you. And this is the trust hormone. So it's like all those. So basically, dopamine is released. It's anticipation hormone. It's like motivation hormone. It's like I'm anticipating that we're going to the tennis courts. So I'm extremely happy just to get there. So we can create completely different habits and completely different, you know, neuron connections. Towards something that we really want, like how we want to feel, for example. And then it's like, instead of like thinking like I'm not good enough, just stop this criticism. And it's like, yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm enough. I'm lovable.
Yes.
I'm, just like everything is okay.
Right.
There's no any much problems. There is no danger. Like, why am I worried about something if there is no direct critical danger at this moment?
So do you think meditation is the time for these positive affirmations?
100%. Comparing yourself with others, and it's like he has a better body, he has more income, he's traveling, I'm not traveling. So it's just like we just go spiraling. In the end of the day, just like looks like everything is bad.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's actually, it's like, just like nothing is bad. So we have to. This is the self-help. It's kind of like training your body. This is one of the exercises to train your brain. And you can create these small habits, like even gym or like sport or like meditation or like gratitude, like these small habits throughout the day. They can just like completely, like in a couple months, in 2-3 months, you can completely change your life.
Stop. Did you hit that like button yet? Pause the video now and leave a comment and a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because Alex is about to give you a special treat.
What's the brain fact that amazes you?
That our brain is only 2% of our body mass and it consumes 20% of the energy.
What's a go-to healthy snack?
I think I love dates and nuts.
Any advice for a beginner meditator?
I think it starts with the guided meditations. 3-5 minutes a day for the beginning.
What's one thing people should stop doing to have better mental health?
Criticize themselves.
I'm low in oxytocin. What should I do?
Hug a friend.
I'm low in dopamine. What should I do?
Dopamine. You need some food. But actually, it's like you just need to do a to-do list. Small tasks, goals for every day.
Low in serotonin.
Sun.
Low in endorphins.
Workout. And sport activities.
What are you grateful for?
I think I'm grateful for every day. Now I'm grateful for you. For our time, it's like I think it's super fun.
How many neurons are in the brain?
87 billion roughly. But like during the day, green tea and water. But a lot of water.
Something you don't drink is alcohol. Why is that?
Yes, I think it's like the last sip of alcohol I had like 5 years ago. And I think for this question, we can get back to beginning of our conversation about the body is the temple.
Yes, back at the temple at Rauha Market.
And it's like body is the temple. So for me, I believe it's like whatever I put in my body, green tea, water, like nutritious food and everything, that's who I am. It's like there is no, like, I think many people misconcept, they think nutrients and come from somewhere else. I would just like consume automatically some things like burgers and fast food and something and think like nutrients come from maybe somewhere else, but actually they're not. So they're coming from everything we eat and everything we drink. So for me, just like, I think alcohol at some point is like lost completely the idea. There's no pleasure. So it's like, our brain is like wired to lean towards the pleasure and avoid the pain. So my brain's like slowly with the consuming knowledge how bad alcohol is for my body, is like the pleasure started to reduce and the pain with hangovers and maybe like bad days on the next day becomes like much higher. So this is when like pain and pleasure become a little bit equal. Your brain automatically make decision, I stop.
Wow.
And it was like so natural. It's just like, I can go out. I want to go out. I want to see my friends. I want to dance.
Well, this is what I want to say. Like a lot of people, I think, want to stop drinking alcohol. And then something that might be deterring them is think, I love to party. I still want to go out. And something that I admire in you is that you haven't stopped partying just because you don't drink alcohol.
I love it. I love parties. I love dancing. I love drag shows, and Taiwan is amazing for that. I love going out. I love music. I love the energy. It's like of the gay bars and gay clubs and stuff. But like, I just can drink green tea and water. And the thing is like, just I want to last longer, and I want to like next day feel fresh and stuff.
I really want to join you on this path. I'm on day 30 of no drinking.
Amazing.
So maybe I got 16 more days to go, and maybe my brain will learn that I don't want it.
Definitely. Mindfully realize what this is doing to you, and then you make a decision. Like, I think I deserve a little bit better, And again, I know there's like for many people, it's a social aspect, because when you drink, it kind of like removes the brakes on the daily life. We turn on the frontal lobe, so it's like rational thinking. We like put the brakes on ourselves. Alcohol is actually just removing the brakes, and we are like, yeah. But then it's like slowly, you can, just go maybe like a little bit less alcohol, and then it's like no, just you can still understand that you can enjoy your friends
And you can still have fun.
I don't need like drink 1 liter of whiskey to enjoy your company, It's like I would even say something bad about you if I need 1 liter of whiskey to enjoy your company,
Yes.
But it's like I love hanging out with my friends, and I want to see them.
And then maybe, if you're going to a party and you do feel like you need a liter of whiskey to enjoy it, maybe it's not the place for you.
No. Definitely. That's like, for me, I think that's the biggest problem now. I exit sometimes very early.
Yes.
Just because I'm just like, sorry.
I've reached, or not sorry, like I'm not having a good time. Maybe I've reached the limit. Like I like to leave a party on a high, I'm like, and it's easy to spend the rest of the night chasing the high. Is the next thing going to be better? But it's kind of nice just to be like, I had a really fun time tonight, and then leave.
My friends say no, it's like I'm doing the Cinderella moments all the time.
Exactly. What you cannot do is go around and say goodbye to people.
No. You kind of like, I break their moods,
exactly.
Because it's just, I kill their mood because I'm just kind of saying that it's not good, but it's not there.
Cinderella goodbye, I like that. Yeah. You want me to tell people to follow?
I mean, it's not to follow, it's like if they will have any question they really can even slide in DM and ask me. I'm very happy to, share meditations, share like videos and recipes. I would definitely answer any kind of questions.
That's great. Okay, well, you heard what he said. So you can reach out to him at Alex Happy RUS.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. And Alex, it's been so nice being there with you.
Thank you.
And, I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks. You too.
I'm leaving this conversation feeling great about myself and ready to tackle the day.
That's good. That's a goal.